All right, what does automation look like and can you show me? Absolutely, it's a great question. So I'm gonna show you 3 softwares, okay, that I'm implementing and how I'm actually pulling myself out of the business and what we're teaching for all of our clients to only actually work 5 to 10 hours a week. And quite frankly, this is the exact blueprint that I'm using to run and manage my 26 unit Airbnb portfolio and how we're teaching all of our clients. So first things first, this is the PMS that I'm using. Okay, it's called Hospitable. Hospitable is absolutely amazing. You'll see here, I got messaging rules. Okay, so these are all my automated messages, right? All the way between replying on if guest is asking about early check-in, asking about late checkout, where's the laundry room? All of these specific things are outsourced and automated. Okay, so for each one of my properties, I have specific check-in instructions, automated messages, check-up instructions, check-out instructions. All of these things are automated and they're sent at a specific time. So you'll be able to see over here, if you go to overview, right, there'll be pending messages. So these are all the pending messages that are actually going to be sent out with these specific guests that I'm hosting right now. Okay, and they're actually scheduled at specific times. So you're able to set all of them automatically, right? You just have to make the messaging rule and you're gonna have to apply it to the property, which we're gonna show you exactly how to do. And you're gonna get my exact templates of what I'm using for the checkup message, the check-in message, and the checkout messages, and everything else that you need to automate this. Super neat. Okay, so that's gonna be Hospitable. That's how you automate your guest communication. Now, the second thing I wanna show you on Hospitable is a specific actual example of when a guest books with us. Okay, so here's a guest that we were recently hosting, and here's our welcome message that we send. Thanks for booking with us. Here's the access code for your stay. And what that's going to allow is immediately they have the instructions, okay, how they're going to check in. Okay, now this is sent immediately once they book. I'm not going to dive into exactly why I'm sending these specific messages. You obviously learn, but throughout their entire stay, we are sending multiple messages, okay? So here is the check-in instructions, right? The same day, sent right after the welcome message, obviously of the address, the parking instructions, laundry, Wi-Fi information, all that stuff is automated, okay? Now, the last thing that I also wanted to show you is we have the first checkup message, that's also automated, night before, checkout message, and then also the morning of checkout message, just to give them the instructions on what they need to do before they check out. Okay, so that's all automated, super cool. So that's gonna be Hospitable. Now, the second software I wanted to show you is gonna be Price Labs. Price Labs is gonna be our pricing software that's gonna hook up with Booking.com, VRBO, and Airbnb, of course. And all your calendars are gonna sync so you don't get overlap bookings from the different short-term rental sites. And this is gonna be super neat. Obviously, we're gonna dial in your pricing, show you exactly what you need to have your minimum and base and maximum price set for each property. And what this is gonna allow you to do is actually allow you to maximize occupancy rate and revenue, okay? Our pricing is fluctuating daily based on demand, based on seasonality, all of these things. So we're using Price Labs with that, and we're gonna help you set this up as well. Now, the third thing I'm using is to automate my cleaning schedule and my cleaners, okay? So this is Turno. Turno is going to connect to all of your short-term rental accounts like Airbnb, like I said, VRBO and Booking.com, and all your properties are going to be synced up to this. And every time you get a reservation that comes in, okay, there's going to be a project that auto-populates on your calendar that's also going to be shared with your cleaners, okay? So the cleaners know exactly what day and what properties that they're cleaning, and if there's same-day check-ins, all the information that they need to actually get their work done is going to be automated here as well with cleaners checklists, all of that stuff. Now you guys are going to get all my cleaners checklists that I'm using for my properties, and we're going to show you how to set all these automations, but this is exactly what this looks like, right? So we're using 3 main softwares to really only work 5 to 10 hours a week on this business. And this is where a lot of people struggle, is they don't really know how to pull themselves out of the business and they stay working in it rather than on it. So hope this helps. These are the 3 softwares that we're using. And I just wanted to give you a quick overview of what that actually looks like.